Well, dog didn't like that. What's up, everybody? We're back with another podcast.
John and Peter dead. So is Simon.
Everybody's dead. It's only us.
They got the big sad.
Roasted. All right, what do we got here for brewskis? What is this? Le
En français, bro.
Le Trèfle Noir.
Le
What does that mean?
Trèfle no ear.
What does that mean?
The black truffle. I don't know.
Nipa.
What's
It's a Nipa.
What's a truffle?
Truffle?
I'll never know.
Like the mushroom?
No, it's truffle. T-R-E.
Trèfle.
Trèfle.
Trèfle?
I mean, we could Google it,
Go back to
but I won't.
Yeah.
Okay, which is the least percentage?
Oh,
So they
I
don't
just
get pulled over by the fun police.
5%.
I think 5 is gonna be
6%.
it.
And this is a 6.8. Oh, and mine is a
12%.
Okay.
Give me the fiver.
5% Pilsner. That's probably the go.
Mamma mia.
That's the one.
Fresh and refreshing. Pils Au Face will surprise you with its sharp floral taste.
Do they have bad
With the-
copy on there?
They have bad copy.
Yeah, French-Canadian company, maybe.
Tabarnak. Calice.
Who'd you hire to do your copy? You idiot.
Roasted.
I wonder if it's just translated. No, there's no way. You think they do in French and English bottle or cans? Like, that would be such a pain in the ass, I think.
Man, most English speakers don't even know how to speak.
It's true. Maybe it's just a straight
Or
up
type.
error.
Spelling? What's spelling? Spelling.
Oh, mine's in French.
Oh, I'm sure there's English on it.
No, there's no English. This part?
Oh, is it curtains for you?
Yeah, it's all in French. It's a Quebec BS.
We live in Alberta. Ain't no French people here.
Except for that whole town just like south of here.
Hey, man, that's rural Alberta. It doesn't count for anything.
Decent pour.
Nice.
Cheers. We
Look at
did
this
it.
head.
To victory.
Smells good. The guy at the liquor store said it was really good. I didn't trust him at all.
What liquor store do you go to?
I went to that one that's by the Space Science Center. Tell us World of Science.
Oh, that one's not so good.
yeah, that one sucks. I walked in, I was like, fuck, I fucked up. This liquor
Sometimes-
store blows.
Yeah, sometimes I feel like those small liquor stores are going to have like good deals on stuff, and then they don't.
They never do.
And it's just like, they don't have buying power.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, like Ace Liquor. We looked that up the other day. Ace Liquor's the big one.
Interesting.
Should just taste like a Pilsner, right?
Yes, but it has,
Something different in it? Truffles in it?
yeah, there's a sharp floral taste. I would say that, yes, there is a sharp floral taste. Good job, Black Truffle.
Hell yeah. Man.
So, yeah, that liquor store sucks.
Yeah.
It's basically like walking into a third world country is what I assume. It's just like the floors were all like dirty and fucked up. I'm just like, oh, shit.
It's like those ones I feel like cater to, because there's a lot of liquor stores. I mean, just in general in Alberta, but like in this area, there's like quite a few to choose from. And
Yes.
and some of them are like really good. Like Sherbrooke Liquor is like an insane selection. I mean,
Sherbrooke is good.
you know that, but they maybe don't. But yeah, then there's like the ones, and I feel like they just cater to like
Homeless people.
homeless people and like actual like straight up alcoholics who are like, I don't know, sometimes you go into a liquor store and there's a dude who just walks straight to like one thing, grabs it, pays for it, and leaves. And it's just like, they don't like look around at all. They're just like, I'm here for my 8-pack of black ice, and then I'm gone.
It's like when you're playing Apex or Call of Duty and you have the map memorized and you know exactly how to get to your like sniping spot and you just go there
Directly there.
and then you're out.
Except you're sniping your fucking liver to death. Roasted.
Yeah. I feel like the homeless people and the alkies, they like, you have to pay an additional tax. It's expensive to be shitty because you can't go to the nice ones.
Life tax.
So that's why you have to go to that one over there.
You can't, your available energy reserves aren't enough for you to walk all the way to Sherbrooke
Yeah.
Liquor. But if you've set up your camp close to a nice liquor store, maybe you could.
That's the way to do it.
Yeah.
See, I'm lucky. I'm spoiled because I'm by Costco. So I just head there and I buy like 5,000 freaking beers for
5,000
$50.
Michelob Ultras.
Yeah, the Mitch, baby. It's the only way to be, man. The Mitch, no hangover.
It's
you're
true,
not
because it's not
drinking
even
beer.
real beer. It's like, I mean, it's beer, but I'm a fan.
That's probably what beer in heaven is like.
You just crush it.
Yeah, you
It
just
never does anything.
Yeah, don't get fat. Don't get hungover.
Heaven's tight, dude.
Yeah, heaven's sweet.
Yeah.
It would only be better if the cans were actual boobs.
What did I see? Someone was talking about their imagination of God is like he's naked, but his pubic hair is blue. It's like nice curly blue hair or something.
It could be anything.
Dude, if it looks anything like the biblical angels,
Just a
God
giant,
is just like a giant red
wheel?
eye. It's the eye of Sauron. You just get up there and it's just like,
whoa, that's fucked, bro.
man, have you seen
Ancient aliens
No.
were just angels.
Love? What's it called?
Love, Death, and Robots?
Love, Death, and Robots.
I have seen it.
Which
I haven't
is-
seen the new season. though.
Oh, really? There's like one where they I don't know. It's like some special forces team going down to like
Ooh, I like it already.
they're like some sort of Al Qaeda style insurgency thing. They're out in the
Classic.
desert and they're like, oh, they're going into this cave, and then they follow them, and then there's like this chaos ensues, and everybody gets killed, and then underground there's Cthulhu chained up,
Oh, shit.
and it's like, and it starts talking to them in their minds. It's like, free me.
So that's where Osama bin Laden came from.
He's been guarding Cthulhu in the desert.
Yeah.
That the new season's insane. I think it's the last episode has like the wildest animation style I've ever seen.
Nice.
It's like absolute chaos. Like I don't even know how to describe it other than it's like hyper realistic, but all the movement looks so unnatural. It's just, yeah, it's so bizarre. And like the camera movement is like really crazy too. I feel like that'd be an interesting thing to like.
Striker reacts to.
Yeah. We could do that. Get on our Twitch. Should we start a Twitch? I don't know. We've talked about this forever, doing like a Twitch that was like us just. You could just we'll just like hang out and drink beer and shoot the shit with like the chat, and that's it. It's like you don't want to see us like be sort of like okay at video games, mostly getting destroyed.
The laziest option is just YouTube Live because we already have a YouTube account.
Oh yeah, we could just do YouTube Live. We got to figure out a way to get the camera to work with it though.
Don't you just plug it in?
No. With these nice cameras, it's like you have to use like a capture card and stuff like that.
Shit.
If you want to get that Michael Bay shit.
Now, do you have to use a capture card or can you just plug it into your GPU? Are you a pro gamer? Do you have...
Dude, as you can see, my computer is currently...
that's some nice tape you got there.
The screen is taped on, as I had to take the screen off to increase the RAM, which actually didn't solve my problem, which is that...
Shit.
Well, it was like, okay, the RAM sucks. And then now that the RAM's fixed, it's like, oh, it's the CPU now. It was right behind the RAM. It's like, fuck.
Bottlenecks on bottlenecks, bro.
Yeah, so it's like I jammed like it's supposed to be 64 gigs of RAM, and then I jammed both sticks of 32 in there, and it only recognized one, which I was like, okay, I'll just try it.
Big
I just
sad.
taped it together because I got like the adhesive stuff you can see in the top there.
Yep.
Like it's ready to be adhesed.
I'm so adhesed, bro.
Yeah, it's ready to be adhesed, but yeah, I wanted to fuck around with it first just to see what was going on. So it's like maybe I'll still buy a new something or other.
Computers.
Yeah,
they
maybe.
suck.
Yeah.
Computers and cars.
Yeah, man, it's brutal.
Bullshit. Fucking
For everybody who
stupid.
cares, Pro Tools just updated finally, and now you can do
Curtains.
Melodyne inside of it and stuff like that.
Ooh.
So that means all my demos can have in-tune vocals instead of shitty out-of-tune vocals. I don't know. When I'm writing, which is what we're doing right now, I sing a line one time, and I'm like, I don't want to sing it until it's great. Like Jonna was saying, Tyler sings like his
Yeah, he doesn't
everything
use
until he's
Melodyne
like,
at all.
Yeah, it's like, bro, what? I want to sing it one time, and then I just fucking auto-tune the shit out of it.
I want to get on with my life, please.
Yeah, I just want the idea out there, not like in its perfect form. That's what the studio's for.
Truth.
But I bet you he's much better in the studio for it.
Oh yeah, I can only assume 10,000 reps on a particular like line, and you're like, oh, check it out, I'm a master.
Check it out, I've mastered this line.
The secret is that no one cares.
Yeah, it's true. I mean,
I think when I do demos on vocals, I'd never ever bother tuning them because it's just even more work on top. I'll just sing it a couple times and be like, hey, fucking good enough, whatever.
yeah. I mean, I've been tuning the vocals just because, like, I find that when you listen to something and you don't like it, I don't want it to be because the vocals were out of tune. You know what I mean?
Fair enough,
I want it
yeah.
to be like, okay, when the rest of the band listens to this track, it's like, yeah, the it's scratch vocals and stuff, but it's not performed so awfully that the whole idea is just like off-putting.
Yeah,
It's like
yeah.
it's at least a little good.
You have to present the idea properly that you're trying to communicate.
That's why I keep fucking around with my mix, trying to make my mix really good, and I find that it's like, I think like a lot of the time the production of something can carry the song. Like I found that there's like, I think when I was drawn to like metalcore, modern metalcore and stuff like that, like all the newer productions and things like that, I was like, it's half of it is just I love listening to it because it sounds so good.
Yeah,
It's like the song is like sort of almost like secondary. It's just like, oh, the drums sound fucking insane.
I really like. I think that's what drew me a lot to Turnstile's new album, Glow On. Well, it's not new anymore.
Yeah,
But I was
we were early adopters.
Yeah, I was listening to that last night when I was working, and I think it's on like the first song. It's on like one of the first 3 songs. There's like this huge bass drop because I just got those new studio monitors and just like clip. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, they just fucking send it.
Yeah, full send. But the like throughout that whole album, there's so many different sounds that they use. There's like fake drums, there's real drums, they have all kinds of like MIDI synth shit in there.
Yeah, it's
It's really cool. So it's a nice mix of shit, which I assume exactly our new album will
a
be.
nice shit of mix.
Yeah, nice shit mix. It'd be like back in high school when I used to make shit mix. For those out there who don't know what shit mix is, did you ever try any?
Fuck, maybe. You were just like mixing a ton of liquor together, right?
No.
Oh,
So you get Everclear or Bacardi 151, which is just really high proof rum.
I've done a shot of 151
It's
on a birthday. It was
disgusting.
terrible. I was like getting stabbed in the back. Someone bought me that shot and I took it and was just like, oh. I was like, I guess I'll go home now. Like, fuck this.
So anyways, you take that and then you grind up a bunch of weed, however much you want. You put it in there.
You put weed in it too.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Everclear and weed?
Yeah.
It
Well,
doesn't destroy the properties of the weed?
no.
Oh, okay. Well,
Just
there you go.
dissolves in there. So some people like to strain it after, but I don't. So anyways,
Keep the chunks.
yeah, I keep everything in. So that
Okay, so we got Everclear and
Yeah.
weed.
yeah, so just those two is Green Dragon. But then when you start adding more shit to it, that's when it becomes shit mix. So I like, we did this, and this is like, you're 18 or whatever, and you get this, you don't have a lot of money. So putting in like a couple grams of weed plus the thing, it's like, oh shit, that's like, I don't want to like not drink this. I don't want to throw
Yeah,
this
I gotta
out
finish
because
this.
it's being contaminated by some other shit. So anyways, my friend Chris Thompson, he got like his wisdom teeth out or something, and he had a bunch of T3s, and then like I brought it over because we made it at my friend's house, and then he like grinded them up and put it in when I wasn't looking. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? I guess there's T3s in that now. It's like, fuck it. I'm
Isn't Tylenol the one that like you can definitely die from while you're drinking?
Yeah, that's the what is it, codeine or whatever?
Well,
the fuck's
because you
in
can.
there?
Well, oh, maybe it's different. Maybe T3 is a different.
I think
or is it
T3
that
has the
plus,
codeine.
plus codeine?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I've never had a T3.
Damn, dude. Lucky you. Ever had your wisdom teeth out?
Nope. I still got them.
Oh, shit.
Incredibly wise.
Damn, dude.
Yeah. They're slowly ruining my jaw, I'm sure, or something. Like I'm sure there's something wrong, but
Anyways, some
yeah.
some mushrooms that may or may not have been magic also made their way in there.
Jesus Christ. Dude.
We left all the chunks
I
in.
just read this thing on Reddit that was like, they think like psilocybin may like,
It opens your brain to Cthulhu.
it like, what the fuck did it say? It said something along the lines of like, it can be a life altering experience, which I'm sure it could be, but like, it's funny. Like, imagine it, dude, bro. Imagine if doing shrooms, if you did enough of them, it just popped you onto that different timeline. Boop. And you're just like, oh shit, because like I think when CERN blasted,
Oh yeah,
we flipped off of the Trump timeline.
wasn't that in like 2012 or something?
They blasted it recently.
Okay,
Right
Yeah.
after the pandemic, they blasted it, and we're out of the pandemic.
Sick,
Bro, CERN flipped us into a new one. Now we're in the Russian war one. Which-
classic.
That this episode's kind of shitty. And apparently we're also in the fucking women in Iran have to like run from the fucking government.
Kurt,
Dude, that shit sucks.
Yeah, Canada's pretty sweet.
Canada does rule.
It's easy to complain a lot, but it's I ain't getting bombed. I don't think there's been a war on Canadian soil like fucking ever.
A guy I work with, a refugee from Afghanistan, came over here, sponsored by a church. Super nice guy, and like, you know, way to go to the church. That's kind of
Nice job, church.
Yeah, it's like where would you even start trying to like, you know, you have to have an organization of people who want to do that, right? And the
Yeah.
church is doing that. So there you go. Can't shit on the church too much, I guess. Not that I care. I mean, I feel like it's out of style to be like ragging on religion.
No, that's always in style.
Is it still in style?
That's why they're raging over in Iran. They have the morality police.
Oh yeah, but that's just like backwards fucking.
It's bullshit.
It's like it's basically hillbilly shit. It's just like a bunch
Basically.
of. It's just a bunch of like Middle Eastern hillbillies being like, damn it, you better not, you better not." Except they just
took our
they're just slightly different, but
Yeah.
they're just like, "Wah."
Yeah, man. It's like the American Taliban. What do they call it? Like the American. They always roast people on Reddit. Like they're the redneck Taliban. What do they call it?
Oh fuck! I
They
don't
have
know.
some funny.
There's a name for
it.
it. Fuck. I'm sure I've seen it, but I don't remember.
Because instead
The
of
magas.
like
the magas.
Muslim, whatever, it's like Christian far right bullshit,
Yeah.
anti-abortion, all that other bullshit weirdness.
I heard something about the Church of the Satanic Temple or whatever.
Hell yeah,
they're
brother.
like working on a loophole for abortion stuff, and like
My
which-
religion says I must abort all babies. Hell yeah, let's go.
yeah, you just flip on and off. That's like I was talking the other day about the Church of the Flying Spaghetti Monster, which I don't know much about. I've seen bumper stickers though.
Nice.
It's like people have the Darwin, and then also the
I want to start the Church of Heavy Metal.
yeah. Well, I used to do the Church of Bill and Ted's. God, I used to think that would be
bro.
yeah, because it would be sick. So it's like Sunday, you show up. It's like a keg party
Dope.
at a hall or a church, right? Build
At
this
church.
It's got a crazy PA, and then you just put like Van Halen songs on, and then those are the hymns. Everyone's like running with the devil,
Panama.
and then it's like, okay, have your like body or the blood of Christ is just like a keg of beer.
The blood of Dan Cleary. Let's go.
Yeah.
You got a
The
shotgun?
blood of Bill,
Yeah.
and then it's like pizza. That's like the body of Ted.
I like it. Sign me up,
But
dude.
like, how good would that be? It's like, okay, anybody who wants to come can come. You just put money in. You basically just pitch for the party, right?
I like it.
And on
I
Sundays, you're
it.
like, I'm going to church.
I'm going to get fucked up.
And then there is like a serious part where they're like, don't forget, be excellent to each other. And then be like, how have you been excellent to each other this week?
Nice.
And be sick.
Everybody say nice things about your friends.
We should just try it.
Yeah.
We've been talking about like we need a podcast to take off so that we can start doing experiments and weird shit like that. Like maybe we could like start that church.
We're in Canada, baby. They'll allow it.
Just be like, okay, everybody, we're meeting at this community hall. It's going to be a church service, and it's going to be the Church of Bill and Ted's, or the Church
Sick.
of Heavy Metal would be sick also.
I did help organize and register a nonprofit. I assume it's basically the same thing.
Yeah.
You just
do
sign
it.
some paperwork and away you go.
Well, and then we're rolling in it. Tax-free living.
let's go.
I charge all my expenses through the church card.
The church. Bro, that'd be dope. Then we could be like an American mega church, just like flying around in a jet.
But it'd be cool.
I need to be closer to God, bro.
It'd be cool to do it in a way that was like badass. Like imagine you had that church going, and then you were like sponsoring like refugees and shit like that. Like just doing good. People would be so
Doing
mad.
good,
People
yeah.
would be so pissed. They'd be like, I can't believe these guys got together. They drink beer, they eat pizza, they listen to fucking Van Halen, and they are slowly making a change.
The secret is you donate blood before you drink. So everybody's like,
Yeah,
no
there's like
blood.
a van outside
Yeah,
or like one of those mobile units takes blood to get it. Yeah.
so then you can only have like 3 beers and you get fucking ripped right off. 'em.
Everybody's just fucked. So, yeah, we only serve light beer because people are coming in with like a
No
third
blood.
less blood.
Bro, that'd be awesome.
How much total blood do they take when you give blood?
I'm going to take a wild guess here and say each bag is a liter.
And how much blood is in the body?
I don't know. Google will
We're
know for
Googling
sure.
this. Hey, look at that. It's 420.
Whoa, shit.
Oh, shit.
Finish your drink, I guess.
Blessings on blessings. How much blood?
I'm going to say
is
there's
in-
8 liters of blood in... No, that seems low. 12. I'm going to say 12. Did you guess before you looked
I
at
did
it?
Not.
Have you seen
But
the answer?
I only looked in gallons, and I have no idea what that means.
It's like 3.5
Liters?
or something.
Liters.
My guess is 12.
I'm gonna say.
I feel like I have more blood than
I'm gonna
like
say
a small
10.
baby.
I'm gonna say 10 liters.
Does it say for a large, beefy man?
Liters,
I'm a large, beefy man.
bro. It's 5.
5 liters?
It's only 5.
Shit.
The amount of blood circulating within an individual depends on their size and weight, but the average human adult has nearly 5 liters of circulating blood.
There was 5 liters of blood in my dick last night.
Circulating, goddamn, circulating blood. So does that mean that because does the blood, dude? I know fuck all about this. Does the blood just go in and out of your muscles? Like, does the blood stay in your muscles? Like, there's blood everywhere all the time, right?
It's just in your friggin' like veins and capillaries and all that.
Yeah, but like if you get cut anywhere on your body, it bleeds.
Yeah, it's because you got lots of tiny little capillaries that go everywhere.
Shit, dude, body's crazy, dude.
That's fucked up.
Dude, yeah, dude, evidence of God. Let's talk about that. The human body is cracked.
No
It's
cap, bro.
insane. No cap.
Whoa.
On God.
Eyes? How does everyone have eyes?
That's true.
Fucked up.
I remember. I heard
say
somewhere
how many liters of blood is in an erection?
it's probably less than a beer.
Okay. Well, yeah. I mean, imagine a freaking hog, dude. Okay, so it's definitely less than
2
250.
ounces.
I'm gonna look it
I
up.
bet it's not there. Because that's all determined on size too, I guess. Well, I guess average, right? Average 5 liters. So
I'm looking it up
it's the
right
average
now.
amount of blood in the boner.
My FBI agent who watches my phone is gonna be like, "Damn, is he drunk right now?"
It's like that guy's fucked.
Average blood volume in erect penis. Image search.
Reverse Google image.
just squirting blood out.
God damn.
I wonder how they counted it. So I have the answer here, but I wonder how they counted it.
Well,
Did
they-
they like fill it up and then cut it off?
No, they probably it's probably water displacement.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, actually.
You dip it in the water. It's like how they do like the professional grade like fat body count or whatever.
Yeah, DEXA scan or whatever the fuck.
They dip it in water and then they get it erect and they dip it in water.
So, so Google says that it's about 130 milliliters. So there you go.
130 milliliters, so it's like half a beer.
Yeah, less
Damn,
than half a beer.
Less than half a beer. Shit. There you go.
So I could probably swallow all the blood in a erect penis in one, maybe two gulps.
Jesus Christ, I almost spit out my fucking drink.
130 milliliters isn't very much. That's like a mouthful.
Like one gulp. What the fuck? God damn, that's fucked up. Holy shit. Woo.
6.
There you go. The more you know. You guys, everybody learns on this podcast.
That's your educational fact for the day.
Oh, I heard on that podcast that there's one gulp of blood in an erect penis. Oh shit! Oh, that's fucking funny.
It's not a lot of blood.
Not very much. Man, you smashed that beer.
You know, it's pretty good. It
Oh, this is a ghost, which I don't know what that is.
fuck is
really.
that?
It's a different kind of beer. What is a ghost beer? A ghost. It's like slightly different
It
kind
smells
of
very interesting.
ghost beer.
It doesn't smell like penis blood, though.
It's a beer style. It's a warm fermented beer that originated in Goslar, Germany. Wow, it's from Germany. You know it's going to be fucking sick. Whoa. Yeah.
Well, this one doesn't have cool art on it? Bullshit. Lame. This one has a cool skull. This one has a pirate.
It's
What's on that one?
nothing.
Oh, just a bunch of bullshit? It's like this. What is
Yeah,
this?
I don't know. Maybe these are their
Topographical
These are
map?
like their main ones. They don't want them to be too funky in case people get off put by it. You know, or some shit. I don't fucking know.
In case they get 130 milliliters of blood flowing somewhere.
Yo, I'm going 130, dude. That'll be a thing.
I'm maxed
Dude,
out
I'm
130.
130.
I'm
right
hitting
now.
135.
My skin can't handle this. I'm 130. It's gonna be the next album. There's gonna be a song called 130. People are gonna be like, only the podcast listeners will know.
It'll be like Sum 41 or Blink 182. All those like pop punk bands with a number in their name.
Striker 130.
Yeah.
Like, where did that come from?
Well,
Funny you should ask.
comes from my dick.
So we in other news for people who care about our personal lives. What's that like?
Ugh. It's like drinking sunshine.
Sheesh.
It's kind of sour. It's kind of like
yeah. Ghost is like a little.
yeah, I thought
It's kind of like a fermented fucking something or other.
it's like fermented wheat sludge.
Perfect. Tasty. Yeah, anyway, so if anybody wants to know more about our personal lives, we did go to former Striker Metal. Jesus. Dude, this
Our
beer's
website?
hitting.
Oh, God, my
former
email.
Striker drummer, Adam Brown, and Tim's brother, his wedding.
It was awesome.
It's pretty good. I hit a wall. I hit the fucking Bud Light wall, dude. I got like
Have you maxed out?
Yeah, I got like
is Bud Light over for you? That was like
yeah.
it's been like a solid 2 years.
I might be off the Bud Lights. I don't know. Yeah, so like we had like
What were you drinking?
our first-
obviously Bud Light.
our first
in the
beer
hotel
was 11 in the morning in the hotel room getting ready. And then Bud Lights and then Air Dingers and then I had some sort of like smoked margarita.
like
so-
an old fashioned.
No, it was like a smoky flavored margarita. It was good. It was like, I don't know about $20 fucking good, but it was good.
Yeah, I had what do they call it? Negroni.
Yeah.
It was good. It was also $20.
Bro.
I was very sad about it.
What the fuck, dude? I got a Red Bull. So, like later on in the night, after after everything went, and it was like, okay, now it's just
After
like,
it went,
yeah, it was just like, okay, now it's like regular party dance time or whatever, time for shenanigans. I was just like so out of energy because that was like
Curtains.
almost 12 hours later since my first beer, and I was just like completely drained. And so
somehow I kept it together.
dude,
The secret is gummies, man.
I went and got a Red Bull. I looked at my statement, $10. I was like, fuck, $10 Red Bull? And even that didn't save me. It didn't pull me out of the fucking, I was spiraling. I was just like, I gotta go. I was like, I went up to Adam and was just like, hey man, I gotta go. He's like, it's only like 10:45. And I'm like, yup.
I was the very
go.
last person at the wedding.
Nice.
That was my duty as best man.
To close it
Make
out.
sure everybody has a good time.
That rules.
So I was there at the very end, and I went home with Gia's mom, actually.
Nice.
Yeah, she took me home. And then, because we took home, like, there's all kinds of, like, wedding memorabilia stuff that they wanted to keep, like all the bouquets, and then there was those mirrors with the...
I mean, they fucking paid for it.
Yeah.
It's like, goddamn, better take
I'm
it.
taking all this
I'm
shit.
taking
I'm
this. It's
taking the
gonna-
wallpaper.
It's going to be in my garage until I die.
Yeah, it's in the garage right now. Well, I guess to be fair, they came home and then went on a journey.
They're off on their honeymoon.
Their honeymoon,
Which is
yeah.
sick. Nice.
Very nice, very nice.
Sorry, ladies. He is married now.
It's curtains for you, ladies.
Good try. Good try.
Or as the ladies like to call him, Adam! That's a joke from, I think his name is John Doerr. I couldn't remember his name at the wedding. I stole as many jokes as possible from different stand-up comedians.
Yeah.
I'm a stand-up comedian now.
Your speech was good. I thought it was it was the best one. I think
I wrote it in like 5 minutes.
that's all it takes, man. Right off the cuff, the best songs are written like that. You know?
It's true. To be fair, I did have some help from Dan Cleary.
Yeah, I did.
Describe Adam in a word. His word is brave. Super brave when he fell off his bike.
Yeah, man.
Roasted.
That's like a hard thing to do because so like Dave was supposed to be the
MC?
MC,
Yeah.
and he was like, nah.
I don't want to do it. See, I was like, Adam, I'll be your MC. I'm going to be super fucked up, but I'll do it.
I literally cannot handle this sober, so I will have to be fucked up in some way.
As soon as we got to the room, I was like, gummy. Oh, shit. I haven't eaten breakfast.
I need to elevate my fucking. No, I mean you were fine. That's the thing. It's like when you.
I was
if you take
deep
like
cut.
if you take edibles, it's like
I was more than half cut.
you never
3/4 cut at that
You
point.
probably feel a lot more fucked than you seem on the outside.
Fun fact, when Gia's mom was like, hey, Tim, like, we'd finished packing
Hey,
up.
you can drive, right?
No, literally. She's like, hey, would you like to drive? I was like, what?
Like, are
I'm
you
literally 10 out of 10 fucking wasted right now. She's like, oh, I didn't even know you'd
like,
been
this is my
drinking.
brother's wedding. You think I'm going to be
Yes.
sober for the end of this thing, man?
But that's something that I have heard a number of people often, well, to a point, obviously. People are like, oh, I didn't even realize you were drunk. It's like, man, I was like 30 drinks in and I was fucking hammered. Obviously not at Vakken. Shout out to the Vakken staff who had to
Shouts
put
out-
up with me.
Shouts out to Vok. They knew.
Oh, they
They
knew.
saw
By
it.
the end of the night, yeah.
They're like, does this guy have two glass eyes?
Did we talk about our shenanigans? I think we talked about a little bit of them.
I mean, well, I think we've been holding out on the tour pod because we want to do it with more people, but it's
enough.
increasingly difficult.
Well, we're already like pretty balls deep in this one, so maybe we should save it for another
Yeah,
one.
we could save it for another one, but
It was a glorious time.
yeah, we'll have to do just a strictly Vakken.
Top 10
Themed.
most fun days of my entire life. Easily.
Yeah, it was insane.
That was great.
It was nuts. That whole time period was like insane. I keep thinking about that. It's like, you know, going on tour. I've heard other people talk about that. It's like it's not even like post tour depression is like too strong of a word, but it's just like most people don't experience something that crazy. Where
I
it's
had
just
way
like-
more
it's
fun
like
than most
my
humans will ever
yeah,
have.
It's like my sensory overload was like completely maxed out. Doing Vakken backstage, like, you know, like meeting fucking
It's true.
you know,
I burnt out my neuroreceptors.
it's like, yeah, I don't have receptors that can do 9 to 5 anymore. It's curtains. I can't do that anymore.
Yeah, it's true. It's crazy. All the people you see backstage, like Simon was hanging out with Jeff Loomis.
I was hanging out with Jeff Loomis.
You were too.
Yeah.
Apparently, he invited Simon to his
He
house.
invited both of us.
There you go. So yeah, Simon and I we're like, yeah, let's go punish Jeff Loomis after he gets home from tour. Because he was like, yeah, come over to my house and just play guitar. Is it, bro? Do you know who you're inviting over?
We'll be right there, bro. Yeah.
Is it one of you, Jeff Loomis? We're coming.
He was super nice, and like he was really like, you can tell when someone's being like,
Jeff Loomis is our best friend forever now.
yeah, you can tell when someone's being like nice because they have to. And Jeff, it was like, sometimes conversations that we have with people who are like a bit more like, you know, established in the music industry, you can tell like they're like, okay, you get this long and then now I'm doing something else. But Jeff Loomis, not like that.
Yeah.
He was like, he hung out. He was just like chilling. We were by that fire.
I was laying in a beanbag that was wet, a giant beanbag chair that's like had morning dew on it. And just, it's my birthday.
Yeah, Jeff Loomis was fucking sick. I was like, you know,
I was like, I don't want to meet him at this point.
this is bad for the brand.
This is bad for the brand. I'm out.
I've been overserved.
Yeah, I'm going. Yeah,
but
I'm just gonna lay here.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. We were just talking about guitar. You know, it's so funny. It's like, you know, everybody's partying super hard. It's Vaughan, it's backstage, and we're like, yeah, man, guitar tone. Like, what are you using? Like, that kind of guitar bullshit.
That's the place for it, though. That's
yeah. Well, because he was like, oh, what are you guys using for your fucking, your tone and stuff?
Line 6 Helix plug-in, bro.
Yeah, and he was like, oh, yeah. He's like, that's sick. He's like,
The
I tried
laziest option.
some other thing. Or no, he was talking about line 6, and he's like, I'm not sure, like, he couldn't get the tone he liked out of it.
Simon relayed the fact that Jeff Loomis indicated
Yeah,
that he was having difficulty getting good sustain out of it.
sustain. That's what it was.
Yeah.
His leads weren't meedling.
Wee.
They were falling short. And it's like, bro, tones in your fingers, you idiot.
Maybe you should get a more expensive guitar.
Yeah. Also, Soilworks singer, super nice guy. I think I talked about that in the last one we did. This one might come out before the other one. Because I'm going to edit it. It's going to be out tomorrow.
Roasted. Take that,
Roasted.
Jono. That's why you're not here, fucker.
Oh my God, dude. I might have COVID.
Kurt Haynes. No, COVID doesn't exist anymore.
Oh, yeah. I have a common cold now.
We've been transitioned to the Russian World War III nuclear winter. There's an awesome...
dude, Russia's fucking stinks, dude. They're not doing shit. They're just trying to, like...
Russia reminds
survive,
me
dude.
of,
That's
like, an RPG character who you put all the stats into the wrong places. And just like, oh, shit, we fucked up bigly. And it's like... You know, it's like if you're playing Diablo 2 and you're like in hell mode, in hell, and you're like, shit, I can't kill any of these fucking bad guys. I fucked up, but I'm all out of respect tokens. Oh shit, what do I do? I know.
Dude, they respected natural gas, and it was the fucking. They took a big L on it.
Yeah. Oof.
Well, like I
Took a
read,
big
I
ouchie.
listened to that book, that 100 Years in the Future book, which was great. George Friedman.
Did he narrate it himself? That's the book that we listened to where the guy's like talking about dropping space rocks.
Yeah. I don't know if he did it himself.
Hmm.
Probably not. Or maybe. No, I don't think so. I don't think he did. But anyways, doesn't matter. Yeah, like the way he like talked about Russia's situation was like the most interesting thing from that book, I think, was he talked about how it's like a game of chess, like geopolitics and all that sort of, you know, warfare,
That
kind of shit. It's all, it's like a game of chess, and there's, you know, there's tons of different moves you can make, but there's only a few that actually make sense. There's like, if you're a pro at playing the game of fucking, you're the government, there's only a few moves that are like actually the moves that you would make. And Russia is like making. Don't quote me on this, but Russia is just making the move that makes sense for Russia, and it's like, yeah, it sucks for everybody, and it blows, but it's like the reality is that other countries won't let Russia win if they just like, they're just like, no, it's fine, you guys just take whatever you want or whatever, it's like, you guys can get your oil from somewhere else. You can get your fucking natural gas from somewhere else. It's like Russia, in order to like maintain their fucking economy, has to be like aggressive about certain things. And it's just like, wow, that sucks. It's like,
Shitty.
it's like when I think about police, it's like people hate cops. It's like a necessary evil. It's like you need cops. Everybody hates them. But if everybody was not a piece of shit, you wouldn't need cops. It's like that's everyone's fault that cops have to exist.
It's true. The shitty people ruin it for the rest of us.
Yeah.
I've been thinking about that a lot. Shitty people ruining everything for everyone. That's why we can't buy marijuana products in liquor stores. That's also why we can't buy liquor and booze in the grocery store, and because the shitty people ruined it for us. That's why we can't drink and drive anymore.
Oh my god, what the hell is this?
Bro, is there a worm in there?
What the fuck is this?
Is there a mouse in your beer?
That looks awful. Is this like an unfiltered fucking beer or something?
Mine was. I mean, look how cloudy it is.
But is there shit at the bottom?
Yeah, I took a big dump in it.
What the fuck?
It's just goo. Bro, it's shit mix.
Bro,
there's ground up mushrooms in there.
Dude, look at it. It fucking looks nasty as hell. Look at that. Look how much shit's in there.
That's a lot of shit. It's just goo.
Okay, well, I'm not drinking the last sip. I guess I'll just drink this and have the fucking shits for like 2 days, I guess. I don't know.
No, man, that's going to fill up your gut flora and fauna. You're going to have the best shits.
My biome's going to be out of control, dude. I'm going to be a superhuman for
your
like 1 day.
Your appendix is going to be primo.
Have you ever had a day where you feel like just way better than other days?
I've had a bunch of those actually recently since we got home from tour. I'm just like, man, I feel great. I'm going for a run. I was like, I feel great. What the fuck happened to me?
I've had a few.
Normally, I feel like a slug.
I try and like backtrack what I did, what I ate, and it's like, I don't know. It's like maybe I had a better sleep or whatever.
I feel a lot of it comes down to just having a better sleep.
I did get a new mattress. Although I haven't had one of those days. This was like before tour. I had a day where I was just like, what?
I was
great. like operating at like 100. Like I get like one of those every 5 years.
No stress. Have a day with no stress. I think that's another one. There's like nothing super stressful on the horizon. It's only good things.
Self-induced stress.
Yeah.
I'm full of that.
Got to work on shit.
Fuck. I'm like, fuck, I got to write new songs that don't suck. And then I listen back to the songs. I'm like, does this suck? Or is this good?
Speaking of self-induced stress, like I applied for a grant when we went on the Beast in Black tour. And then I looked at the next deadline. It was October 1st. I'm like, it's months away. Wrote it on my whiteboard, which I look at every day. It's just sitting like in my wall in my bedroom. And then, it's just something that's on the wall. I completely forget about it. And then yesterday I was like wiping something off the whiteboard and was like, oh, fuck, that's like 3 days from now. Oh, fuck, I completely forgot about this. Shit. So after this, I'm going to go home and write a drunken grant.
You mean a sober grant?
No.
Oh, I guess you can continue your night.
No. I will be drinking in the car.
We don't know what he did with this grant application, but it was
wild.
We've never experienced something like that. We had to give him the grant. He freestyled it, dude.
It was like it'll be just like Adam's speech that I gave, my best man speech. I had a couple beers when basically I think I drank 2 or 3 Michelob Ultras, which you can drink in like 1 minute.
Yeah.
Paragraph.
Well, because they're like they're almost like in a Red Bull can, and that's like
not anymore. The ones that I just bought, they're in regular cans.
Oh, really?
And I feel like an idiot,
dude. I like the big.
I got them from Costco. I don't know.
Oh,
the ones I got before from Costco were the regular cans, the skinny boys,
the skinny ones. Those are like the Red Bull cans. Those are like super crushable for some reason.
Yeah, they fit better in my kegerator too, because I'd like put them on the side beside the keg.
Your kegerator. Excuse
my
me.
kegerator.
Excuse me. You mean the band's kegerator?
No, it's been naturalized. I annexed it. It's part of my country now.
I haven't had a beer out of that in like 5 years, probably.
The other day, I went to go get a beer out of it, and it's like, because Adam and I don't like drink a lot out of it recently.
Yeah.
And it's like, little stickies, and just like a bunch of like fruit flies come out.
No, dude.
Oh shit!
Are you supposed to like put something on it, or I don't know how that works.
I don't know. I've been cleaning it a lot more though.
Well,
like after I have some beer, go in and like clean it.
You know what you should do?
Take a little thing.
Get like a little bit of vodka or something like that
Word.
in a little cup and just like dip the nozzle in it.
That's how they measure volume, right?
Yeah, dip your
Dip
nozzle.
the tip.
Dip the nozzle.
Give it a little squeeze. Get that 130 milliliters out of it.
130 mils, bro.
I mean, the tap is basically a big dick. You wiggle it.
God damn.
Oh, God.
No, dude. Man, what's Spotify trying to tell me? Who else? Dude, it literally says, who else do you like besides Stryker?
No one.
That's what it says. Because I don't use Spotify. I use Apple Music. And then I only use Spotify to go on there and check our monthly listeners.
I gave up on Spotify long ago. I hacked it on my pro gaming computer.
Yep.
Removed all ads, all that shit for free. Because they updated their like user interface probably like a year ago or something.
Yeah.
And I didn't like it because it took, what did it do? It took, like before it was like each album and then you see each song, each song. And then they changed it. I don't remember because, again, I haven't been on Spotify for a long time. But something happened and I didn't like it. And I was like, fuck this. I'm going back to the old user interface. So I go in and like hack the program files. Hacking.
Mainframe hacks.
Yeah, so I hacked the mainframe. And then as I was hacking the mainframe and looking up guides on how to hack Spotify, they're like, oh, you can do all these other hacks. I'm like, sick. So I did all these other hacks to like make it free. And then I was like, wait a second. This is just way more complicated, and I could just use YouTube for free. Because I also have, like, with YouTube, you just get an ad blocker. It's golden.
I'm like 5 seconds away from buying YouTube.
Bro, it's like 1 second. It's a Chrome extension.
No. But like,
boom,
so,
no ads. Let's go.
So the way I consume YouTube most of the time, when it's not on my phone, is like sending it to, like, I got the Telus box, so I can send like the YouTube video to my TV, but I still get like just killed with ads, dude.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Double,
you're dumb.
15-second. Like I was trying to watch.
No.
Man, I was trying to watch Oilers preseason in the game highlights, and
I'm trying to get stoked for the team,
dude. It hit me with the double ad, unskippable. 15 seconds unskippable each ad, so 30 seconds of fucking bullshit, CIBC fucking ad or some bullshit. Anyways, and then when I click skip ad at a point where it will let me, then for some reason it just started playing the next video in the algorithm queue, and then I went back, and then it gave me the ad again. I was like, fuck, I just didn't watch it. I was like, fuck this. I almost threw my fucking remote at the TV, dude. I hate this.
After having no ads for so long now, if for whatever reason I have to watch an ad before anything, it says, no, it's not even happening.
Cancer. Yeah. I mean, I don't mind, like, if I'm watching like a
5-second ad, I can deal with that sometimes.
Yeah. I find it like if I'm watching like a creator or something like that, it's like, I can take a bit of ads. Like, it's not a big deal.
I can take a little bit.
I don't mind. I can do 2, 6.
Ugh.
I could do 2 like
I can't handle
5-second ads.
I can't do it.
2 5-second ads is fine. I can do that. But when it's like, okay, I've made it through like 3 minutes of this fucking thing, and then there's like more ads, I'm like, holy fuck.
Yeah, no.
If it's like a small, like a YouTube creator or something like that, I'm like, okay, I like understand that. Like Stryker gets the world's smallest check from fucking YouTube for people watching.
5 cents.
Yeah, it would be like $30 or whatever. We're not raking in the views. Although lately, there's like some Indonesian cover band called Striker that does, I don't even know what they do, but millions of views. And it's somehow tied into like, just because this is a common thing. Like if I could go back in time, I probably would have tried to name our band something more unique. Like it's a bit of a curse because it's like Striker just gets like,
Striker with an X somewhere in it.
Anybody can fucking, there's like different bands and
5,000 different Striker bands.
yeah. So it's like some random person makes a fucking thing called Striker. It's like this Indonesian cover band and it's got millions of views. And somehow that's tied into our like YouTube studio thing, which like, and so I go on and our analytics look fucking insane.
Whoa, we're famous. Whoa,
we got 1 million fucking views. It's like, no, man, like,
it's like on Spotify, at least once every like month, there's a new Striker release, but it's like electronic music or it's like a rap song. It's just like, what the fuck?
You'd think
It's
they'd
like,
have
can't
some
you Google
kind of
this?
like, yeah, because we've had to like police that constantly, where it's like, or fans will just say like,
hey man, that new song sucks.
Yeah, they'll
What?
just be like, what's with the electronic shit? And you're like, fuck, man.
Not again.
Because with like Spotify or CD Baby and
Apple Music, it's on everything.
yeah, it's
curtains.
just like anybody can be like, my band's called Striker.
Yeah, you can just throw whatever the fuck you want up.
Yeah. We should start doing that. We should start fucking with
Metallica now.
Yeah, Metallica. We just release a song under. Dude, the fucking streams you would get.
We could release an album called Metallica, maybe.
It wouldn't happen though,
Metallica might get mad.
Yeah. But I mean, I bet you like those sort of higher level artists probably
What if we released an album
kibosh that right away.
that was the most common spelling mistake for Metallica, whatever that might end up being?
With one L or whatever.
Yeah.
Instead of two.
Or
Yeah, dude, look
Megadeth,
at
but
this.
spelled mega like death, like you would actually spell it with
Dude.
an A.
Catatonic Youth just posted a video of the awards show where Megadeth won.
Didn't see it.
They won like some kind of award, and then the house band started playing fucking Metallica.
Roasted.
It's just like, oh, okay. It just like goes to show you like the disrespect as like metal is like a huge genre. There's like massive festivals dedicated to metal, and the public, like mainstream, just like shits on it constantly. They're like, it's not even real. They're just like, it's like, are you kidding me? This is like a massive economic like force. It's like
Yeah.
there's entire like
That's like 30% of Germany's GDP is heavy metal.
it's just fucking people coming in to see metal shows.
The German economy is based on heavy metal and beer.
Bro,
They got it down.
look, according to this, it says
Also sausages, delicious sausage.
in the previous 28 days, we have 950,000 views, and that is definitely not the case.
Wow, our podcast is blowing up.
Hang on. Our top video is, Big A, God. Dude, I don't even know how do I get to this?
Sweet, we're super famous in
Yeah,
Indonesia.
but unfortunately,
it's all Indonesians react to Striker.
it's not.
Wow, Play to
It's
Win is a
not
great
translating to money that we earn
Curtains.
on accident. So,
It's what you're saying.
which actually happened to me with one of the royalty collection agencies, the Canadian one, SoCan, was paying me for like a country song called Forever.
Nice.
And I was like, I got like a,
From Garth Brooks.
I got like a, like
Ben Clear is the main writer. Oh,
a
yeah,
bit
makes
of
sense.
a bit of like a bump in what they sent me. It wasn't
Holy fuck,
much,
$10 million.
but I went and looked at it and I was like, okay, this radio station is playing our song Forever off of the album. What was that off of? Was that off of Arms of Teeth? Yeah.
Yeah.
Arms of Teeth. And that was like way later. That was like Stand in the Fire era. And I was like, why would they be playing that? Like, and
Why
then
would
it was like a 91 point whatever radio station. I was like, that doesn't make sense. So I like looked into it, and it was a country radio station. And then I eventually found that it was like, it's just a song called Forever. maybe it's the same length as our song or something like that. But anyways, they were paying me their royalties.
Dope.
And so they had to garnish my pay because they're like, well, we can't like get it back from you. So they just like have been garnishing my pay forever.
Your life is fucked now. Sorry, kid. Thank you.
No, it's paid. I think it's paid off now, but it was like really funny. It's just like, shit, man, we should be a country fucking band.
Look, we need to be a country band.
Damn, it makes
We're
actual
dumb.
money.
Shit.
Yeah.
Well, there's been a couple successful country artists from Alberta and Edmonton that started in like punk or rock metal. And they're just like, yeah, this is dumb. I'm going to be in a country band.
Yeah, man.
What's the guy from SNFU who's like super famous?
Is that Core Blunt?
Yeah, yeah.
No, he wasn't from SNFU. He's from something else.
I thought it was SNFU.
I don't think so.
What does Google say? Google knows all.
Wasn't he in like a hardcore band?
Yeah, SNFU from like the 90s or whatever.
Like a punk band.
Yeah, whatever. Same shit. This is some deep dive into Edmonton musical history for all of you viewers out there. Edmonton doesn't have a big music scene compared to places like Toronto or New York or LA. So it's very tight knit.
The Smalls.
The Smalls.
The
Okay.
Smalls, yeah. And I think actually they're like a punk band too.
I mean, it's like, whatever.
Hard rock metal band. Huh, there you go.
There you go. I've never actually listened to it.
In 1989.
Tyson loves that shit, though.
They were influenced by jazz, hardcore punk, speed metal,
Oh,
and
shit.
country music. And country.
Oh, there you go. That was probably Corb. Your boy.
Oh.
Shout out to Corb. Unless we're talking about the wrong person now.
It says they were one of the most prominent Alberta bands in the second wave of performers that came out of Canadian West Coast DIY scene.
Oh,
that
shit,
was
that's us.
first ushered into Alberta by the iconic hardcore punk band SNFU in the mid 1980s. So I didn't realize SNFU was an Alberta band. I
Yeah.
thought they were a BC band.
No, I always thought, because like Tyson's like best friends with them or something.
Huh.
BFFs.
I just always assumed, because I think maybe it was like when we started hearing about them, it was like they all lived in BC, I think.
Maybe.
They
yeah.
migrated that way.
BC is nicer to live in.
It's true. Especially if you're like an art guy.
Yeah.
Artiste.
Go live in Victoria. It's kind of funny because, well, I guess it's not funny at all because it's not humorous. But when I was growing up, like you'd hear, oh, people move to like Victoria is for, what do they call it? Newlyweds and newly deads or something.
Or nearly deads.
Yeah.
Newlyweds and nearly deads.
And it's like so many of my friends have moved
All
to
of our
Victoria.
newlyweds have gone.
Yeah, well, like
Adam and Gia. Bye.
well, they've talked about moving to Victoria like
Oh,
a bunch.
shit.
They're like, we should move to Victoria. And it's like, Victoria's sweet. And like Simon, basically, he doesn't live in Victoria,
Egon.
but very near.
around
We'll
there.
call it Victoria. Dave and Lindsay live out there. Ian and Cheryl. We have so many friends that moved out to
Yeah.
Victoria. It's like, shit, I want to move out there. Because every time I'm in Victoria, it's just like, damn, this is really nice.
Dude, the first year that Ian, former striker guitar player, and his wife moved out there, he was like, yeah, it didn't snow this year. I was like, you piece of shit.
Yeah,
God
that's
damn
awesome.
it. Didn't even fucking snow. I mean, it rains a ton, but I'll take that over
Yeah.
fucking snow any day, dude.
Snow can suck my ass.
Big time.
My dad has a bunch of his like high school friends that moved out to Victoria too. It's hereditary.
It's just the way it
The
goes.
cycle
man.
continues.
People just get the fuck out. Bro, what about the Alberta Advantage, though?
It's true. We do get to pay less tax.
Yeah, and then we also get to...
We used to have Avenue guitars. That's where I got all my Jacksons. But now it's gone. So now there is no
the
Alberta
advantage is gone.
But I do have the Jackson endorsement.
That's the advantage.
So I can just order them straight from the factory.
When they get back to us.
Next year, I'll
next year.
finally have my first
Dude, I
endorsement
want that
custom.
fucking guitar. I need the Evertune bridge, so I never have to tune my guitar.
Bro, get a
again.
sick custy with a Evertune in it. Get a wildly pimped out master build. Oh yeah,
It's too expensive,
brother.
man. It's too fucking expensive.
Maybe Jeff Loomis will buy one for you. We're best
Maybe.
friends now.
Maybe. Once we jet set over to his place and hang out.
Simon has one of
drink
his
Mai
old
Tais.
custom Jacksons.
Yeah. It's
We
sick.
bought it in, where the fuck were we? North of Seattle?
Yeah, Seattle somewhere.
Fun fact, we're best friends with Jeff Loomis now.
So the real question is, are we going to do the Centurion podcast?
Absolutely. We have to. We have to do it before the sun goes down so we can do it outside because we're going to spill. We're going to spill
I
everywhere.
think we're going to spill. We could spill down here.
Oh.
I was also thinking like I've been thinking about upgrading my like setup because like
Ooh.
I, like
Well, you need a sit-stand table.
no, I was more thinking like I think it would be funny to
You
have
got the mouse mat now.
know,
Ooh, that's
right?
a nice
You
one.
like that?
It's like knit.
Dude, and it's like, Japanese style artwork.
It's for Pete.
Very cool. I got hit with the Instagram ads and I was like, I need that. Sometimes they work.
Sometimes I do.
Sometimes I get hit with an Instagram ad. I'm like, oh fuck, I actually think that rules.
I've been waiting for.
That was what this was.
I've been waiting for new bamboo sheets. I'm gonna buy them.
You gonna buy some? I need some. So I got a new mattress,
Bamboo, man. It's the
and
future.
I've been having dreams again. Dude, it's crazy. It's so fucking funny. So I never had dreams before. Like I would just, on the old mattress. New mattress. I have fucking dreams now. That's hilarious. It's like, oh, okay. So my quality of sleep, I assume, is gone up.
I don't know.
Well, unless it's gone down.
Either
Oh,
went up
shit.
or went down. Fuck.
Is having dreams good? Who the fuck's calling
The other day, like 2 days ago, I kept having like
Is
nonstop dreams over and over.
dreams.
But my dreams were just that I was in bed trying to fall asleep. And just like, oh man, this sucks. I wish I could fall asleep. No, wait a second. I am
Dreaming-
asleep.
Dreaming is a normal part of healthy sleep. Good sleep has been connected to better cognitive function. Okay. So I think so.
Okay, here's one for you. It's talking about dreams. Have you ever had a dream where you died and you like legit died and your body like died?
Probably not like that. I've had those falling dreams for sure, where you wake up and you're like, ugh.
I had a dream where I legit thought I died. I don't know if we talked about this on the podcast, but
Probably not.
it was my first trip to Europe with Dave Grafton, who lives in Victoria, who we just mentioned. And like, I can't remember if it was when I first got there and I was jet lagged or what, but like I was having this crazy dream and I was in like a big high rise building, like a office or something. And there was this huge tornado and it was like fucking destroying the building. I was like, oh shit. And I was like smashing all the windows and like, oh, the only way out is to jump. And I like jumped out the window. And then like in my dream, I just like splatted on the ground. And then like I felt my like skull crack open and my brain leak out. I'm like, oh fuck, I'm dead. And then it just like, I was dead in my dream. And I think that's when I woke up. But what happened is like I was face down in the bed sleeping and I had a pillow over top of me and there was no noise, no light because I had the pillow over my head. I hadn't moved and I hadn't breathed yet. So I woke up, but I didn't realize it.
You're like,
and it
I'm
was just
dead.
black. Couldn't feel anything, couldn't hear anything, couldn't see anything. I didn't move. It's just like, oh, fuck, there is an afterlife and it's just nothing. I'm in purgatory. And I was like, fuck, this sucks. And then I like coughed or something. I was like, oh, fuck, I'm alive. Sweet. Okay, dope.
That's like almost like sleep paralysis, right? Like I've had it once where I like woke up and was like awake but wasn't like able to. It was like weird. It's like you're coming out of a dream, but there's like a film over you, and you're just like,
I've been
and
born
then you-
again.
Yeah, you get out of it eventually.
Well, that's when you get the sleep paralysis demon.
Yeah, Chris,
I've had the sleep paralysis demon like a couple times.
You've had it?
Yeah, but I know that it's sleep paralysis.
What does it look like?
Well, both times it's just been because what usually happens is you get a feeling that someone's in your room and you get like a feeling that someone's around you or something. I don't know exactly how to describe it, but both times it's just been my brother and he walks in and he just sits on my bed and he just like doesn't move or anything. That's like what my sleep paralysis.
He's your paralysis demon.
My sleep paralysis demon is my brother, and it's just like,
It's not much of a demon.
and then you kind of just like
Just
yourself
not a
to wake
naked
up.
old lady. That's fucking bullshit,
Yeah.
dude.
And I'm just like, oh, that was. But I could tell because I've watched so many like Ancient Aliens and like Discovery Channel
You're too
documentaries
woke
on
to be-
aliens, and they're always just like, no, it's not. It's not aliens. They just had sleep paralysis and they're just fucking stupid.
Yeah. I've had it one time, I think, and it wasn't.
Who was your sleep paralysis?
There was
Steven?
no-
Was
there
it
was-
Taylor Swift?
There was no.
Was it Adam?
It wasn't that type of thing. It was that I was awake, but I felt like I couldn't move.
Shitty.
That was it. And then that lasted not very long. And then I was like, but yeah, I was gonna say Chris one time was just like, oh yeah, I get that all the time. I was like, damn, bro, you're getting visited by demons like all the time. Oh, that's fucking brutal, dude.
What's his sleep paralysis demon?
I can't remember. I will have to ask him, like, because
We should have him on the podcast.
get him on the pod,
canceled.
Get him on the pod. I think he said it was like
He should do the Centurion
it was like
with us.
it was like a scary thing though.
Oh shit!
It was like
that'll be question number 1. Yo, Chris, what's your sleep paralysis demon?
dude, it's like a naked old lady with long silken white hair with fucking black eyes and big teeth or something. You know, like that's the classic. That's the one I wouldn't want to see. I'm gonna have it tonight. Now talking about this shit, I'm gonna wake up and there's gonna be like some demon woman in front of me. I'm like, no, dude, I've been watching that Dahmer show on Netflix.
Nice.
It's fucked.
Yeah.
I feel bad watching it.
On Reddit many times in the past, I've heard the story where he had like a young kid or something that he like,
yeah.
and he was like ass raping him, and he's like bleeding from the ass, completely naked. The kid escaped. The kid's like crying, bleeding from the ass, and he's like running down the street, and the cops come, and they're like,
I thought. Well, in the show, he was doing a lobotomy on this kid.
that maybe
He,
that's
like,
what happened to
He like drilled into his head or something.
yeah, but
I don't think it was. Well, I don't know actually.
Anyways, this kid is fucked up big time.
Yeah.
And the cops find him, and they're like, "Oh, like what the fuck is going on?" And then Jeffrey Dahmer like catches up, and he's just like, "Oh, that's just my son.
That's my boyfriend or
He's
whatever."
being a little
Yeah.
weird.
Yeah.
I'll bring him back home." They're
Yeah.
like, "Oh, sorry, sir. Here, yeah, just bring him back home." He's like bleeding, naked, just like hysterical.
Yeah.
There you go.
The
All cops
show,
are bastards.
honestly, the interesting part about the show. Okay, so watching the show, it's like
Whoops. I wonder if
it's-
one of those cops got fired for that. Nope.
Nope.
Extreme lapse of judgment.
What's crazy is it's really well done, and it's like borderline humanizing Jeffrey Dahmer, which is fucked. The actor is great. He's been in a bunch of shit I've watched, and he's a great actor, and like he did a great fucking job. But it was like it's fucked to watch it, and they put so much like effort into making it look great. Like just the show itself
Nice lighting.
is so well done that it's almost just like, yo, like this guy does not deserve this type of treatment. It's like,
Netflix has some good shows these days. Real high quality.
yeah. Oh, I mean, it's amazing, but it's just like, I do understand. Like some people are like, yo, this is
This
is too much for like, you know, and I mean, we're watching it and we're enjoying it. And like, that's the point, right? They knew like people like to see this kind of like story and like learn about it and shit. But, yeah, well, I think the interesting part about it is like how much of like a civil rights like problem it was, because he was like living in like the inner city, like essentially where like only blacks were living at the time, and the cops didn't give a shit. That's the problem. Like, so the kid that they brought back was like, he was like a Filipino kid or
Yeah.
something like that. They're just like, oh, boy, he's a young gay guy. We don't care. Well, that not only that. So it was like ultra marginalization. They were in a poor, low income, black
Yeah.
or Hispanic or
Non-white.
whatever, non-white and gay. So
yeah,
the
kill this
cops
guy.
were just like, pfft, like, I'd rather not do the paperwork, which is, it's fucking
They
embarrassing.
probably knew exactly what was going on. They're like, good, I hope he dies.
Dude, that's a fucking, dude, it's so crazy.
Classic police.
I think, and well, the other thing is like, you
American.
have to appreciate how far we've come in these types of things where you like look back and it's like so outrageous. It's like, what the fuck? But back then, it was probably just like, it's like, yeah, I didn't want to go in his hotel. I didn't want to go in his apartment because he was gay. I didn't want to get AIDS. Like, that's what the cops would say. And they'd be like, oh. And nowadays, that would never fly. I mean, you would hope. I assume.
It probably would fly somewhere.
It might fly.
Southern United States, probably.
Yeah, that kind of stuff is like, I don't know. It's super interesting. I also feel pretty bad watching it. So I'm like, I don't want to like.
You're supporting Jeffrey Dahmer.
Well,
who gets the royalties?
He's dead.
Does like a family member get
I
the
hope
royalties?
so. I mean, his poor fucking family. I mean, they weren't fucking that good either. Because like, they go through it in the show, and like it sounds like
they created a
his
monster.
Mom was a nut job. His dad was like kind of hard ass or whatever, and like, they got divorced like when he was
classic.
Yeah, but
is that why I'm a weirdo?
Well, he thinks
Is this why I eat humans?
Dude, well, it's like at least
my parents got divorced.
You're simply
so I have to kill people.
Self-harm is your vice instead of you're harming yourself by being a professional musician instead of harming other people.
There you go.
Yeah, I don't know. Like the show is really good, but it's like
I'll have to check it out.
I've seen a bunch of people. It's gruesome, but I mean, like,
sweet.
Do
they have extreme gore?
It's not too bad.
Okay.
There's some gross shit. There's like he's got a fucking severed head in his refrigerator or whatever. But
so do I.
It's not like outright fucking gore. It's not too bad. Yeah. You wouldn't want it. I don't know. It's like, yeah, you got to do it with a little bit of taste. Like, you don't want to be like,
absolutely tasteless.
Here's how the person whose family is still around. Here's how this person was mutilated. Like, it's like, no, that's fucking terrible, dude.
Isn't that like a huge popular thing on Netflix? The true crimes or whatever.
Oh yeah, it's super.
Isn't
it's
it
super interesting.
Killers.
Yeah,
I've never actually watched.
True crime is just or anything. It'll be like not even a serial killer, just like a regular killer. Like
classic.
It's like
a drunk driver. He's on there. Yeah, I was drunk and I fucking smashed someone.
Well, yeah, I mean, it'd be like the mystery of how this person disappeared. It's grim, dude.
The mystery of how this person defenestrated themselves.
This
window.
Russian oligarch jumped out the window, bro. Yeah.
Wee! Splat. Hey, that's what happened to me in my dream.
It's like someone poured a bunch of mustard at the bottom of this beer. This is fucking weird as hell.
Does it taste good, though?
If this is my last podcast, you'll know why. It does taste fine. It tastes like an unfiltered beer, which I don't love, but
it's curtains.
But it's okay. I like more of a crisp Anheuser-Busch.
I mean, this one has a little bit of goo, but not really. I'm not a big fan of the sour beers, and this is a sour beer. I'm getting through it though.
The thing is, like, if you don't pour this into a glass, you don't realize that's in there, and then your last sip is the worst thing in the world. It's like fucking disgusting. It's like you want to drink all that? That's terrible.
Is it though? It's shit mix. It'll just get you more fucked up.
No, it won't. It'll just make me have the shits. God damn.
Oh, we're talking about shitting.
Yeah.
Alarm. Where we at?
We're deep in it. I think we got more than an hour.
Okay,
here.
we're gonna cut this into 5 different podcasts.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Dog alarm.
Simon says, "Dude, I know has an SSL for sale." I mean, that's dope, but I don't have like a $50,000 to spend on a mixing board.
Where the pics at? I want a fucking SSL.
It looks dope. It's insane.
I don't know why you'd buy one these days.
Is
this the fucking famous producer guy that lives beside Simon? Have you heard the story?
No, I haven't.
So there's a guy.
There's an opera singer.
Simon just went. What did he do? I think he sold his Kemper to this guy.
Oh.
So he put his Kemper up on Kijiji or Facebook Marketplace or whatever the fuck.
Can you guys hear that dog? Bark. Dog's going nuts. Bark. Something's going on.
Anyways, so Simon's like, okay, fine, I got a seller. He goes out to meet the guy at the guy's house, and Simon walks in. He's like, whoa, holy shit, this is like a dope house. There's like guitars and shit everywhere. And Simon just, starts a conversation because he's your boy. And the guy's like, oh yeah, I used to be a huge producer like in the 80s and 70s. So he just
shit.
has like all this shit and has like all kinds of like crazy custom guitars, gold records on the wall.
Dope.
And Simon's like, what?
Who the hell are you?
Yeah, who are these guys? So Simon is, yeah, he was just like, oh yeah, it's my goal to make him my best friend forever now. So that's probably that guy.
Get the secrets out of
Because
him.
Simon
How do I
said,
make a hit?
yeah, Simon said that like Burton Cummings lives by them too.
Oh yeah,
And like a bunch of other like old 60s, 70s, and 80s musicians.
it's all out there retired.
Yeah, I mean,
Chill.
why wouldn't you? Just
Yeah,
like loaded
okay.
to the tits. Super nice place. It's probably one of the nicest places
You just
in
go
Canada.
boating every day.
Yeah, just get
crush
drunk as
Bud
fuck.
Lights.
Yeah,
It's like, you know who would crush Bud Lights with fucking Burton Cummings is your boys.
yeah, yo, boys,
Let's get out there.
Let's get fucking fired up, Bert.
Bert. All right, yeah, I think we got enough here. We'll tune in next week.
We them boys.
for more unfiltered beers. And
Maybe there'll be a certain Tyrion. Not next week, but
I'll
you
do
never
that.
know.
I'll do that tomorrow, dude.
Let's fucking go.
All right. All right, peace out.
Bye.
That's the podcast, bro. That's right.